Hey guys, Taylor here. Today I have another haul video for you. Went a little crazy, but I did buy most of this off of either Amazon, Book Depository, and Book Outlet, so I saved a little bit of cash from doing that. I will probably have another haul video in September because September 11th is my birthday, and I'll probably treat myself a little bit to some books, and then calm myself down a little bit after that, and then just read the books that I have already purchased recently. So you'll see one more haul and then I'm going to calm down a little bit. But the very first book that I bought for August was Avenged by Amy Tintera, which is the second book in the Ruin series, and I have no idea why the series isn't talked about more. I feel like it needs more love than what it's getting, because it was so good. Like I said, Ruined is the first one, and then Avenged is the second. I'll talk about these more in my August wrap-up video, but what I will say is that I actually really enjoyed Avenged a lot more than I did Ruin, which is pretty different. I've never really loved a second book more than I did the first book, but that's what happened in this series, and I'll tell you a little bit about it to give you a little bit of insight. Emma, our main character in Ruin, basically has lost everything in her life, and she sets out on this very dangerous journey to rescue her sister Olivia, which is like the last thing that she has in her life, and she ends up going to the enemy kingdom to rescue her, but ends up kind of getting to know the Prince Kaz a little bit more, and stuff happens from there. I did have some problems with Ruin, but I will say that it was very much fixed in Avenged, so if you have problems with it, it gets fixed, and I appreciated that in this book, which is why I love this one so much more. And the characters are so awesome, and we get some really new ones in here that I loved. And some more about the characters in Ruined and about the kingdoms, and there's some magical elements. The Ruined are the only ones that have magical powers, and the rest of the kingdoms don't, which is why they fear the Ruined. But it's just really good, and let me know if you've read this, because I need more people to talk to it about, or if you're thinking about reading it, let me know also, and we can talk about it, because I really love it, and I hope it gets more love soon. And the next book that I'm going to put that back really quick. The next book that I purchased was Royal Bastards by Andrew Shvarts. I hope that's how it's said. Shvarts, yep. But like I said in some of my previous videos, I've been really into shows like Reign and The Tudors on Netflix. Let me know if you have any more suggestions along those type of shows, because I need some more to watch. But The Crown and The Royals, they're all just so good and I love them so much. But when I heard about it, I was so excited because I feel like it's so much fun to read about the Royal Bastards. And yeah, so it's basically about bastard children, and I think it's gonna be hopefully really funny and exciting to read about. And yeah, I think the cover is really cool too. The next book that I got was The Light We Lost by Jill Santopolo. And first of all, how pretty is this cover? I love the blue and the gold and everything. But the reason why I picked this up was because from reading what it sounded like, it sounds a lot like the movie Serendipity. So if you've seen that movie and really love it, this is basically about fate and love and romance and these people that meet and then separate for so many years and then hopefully come back if fate allows them to, and if they end up together, who knows, because since I think these characters have been separated after they met for 13 years, and obviously they have lived that long apart and have done different things. One of them is settled down with this boyfriend, the guy has been traveling across the world a lot, and I think in Serendipity was a 10-year span. But yeah, it sounded like Serendipity, and I love that movie, so I'm excited to read this and see if it is like Serendipity, because I don't really know exactly, but we'll see after I read it. The next book that I got was Looking for Group by Rory Harrison, and I haven't really heard a lot about it, but I know the main character, Dylan, I know he's in remission from cancer, and he's battling with an addiction in that, and he wants to just have something different in his life, and he ends up finding this really good friend from playing this online game, and she is dealing with some struggles in her life as well as Dylan was, so they kind of, set up this plan to meet each other and go on a journey themselves. So it's really interesting to hear about that, and I want to read more about it. So I can't wait to get into this book as well. The next book that I got was Etiquette and Espionage by Gail Carriger. And this is a book, if you didn't know, the pick for the low-key 3, which I am in with G and Clara, where we do every month it's either going to be a book, a graphic novel, a TV series for a season, kind of like watching and then wrapping it up in a live show. I'll link our videos down below if you don't know about low-key 3 yet, and you can check it out if you'd like. But this book seems really fun. It's about like these girls that go to school to be ladies and like learn etiquettes, but then like learn how to train to fight and all that other stuff. But it says it's a saucy adventure, so I kind of like laugh about it, and it sounds really interesting, and I hope it's good. It sounds really good, so I can't wait to get into that this month. The last 2 books that I got from Amazon before I get into the other books that I got, because then I'll do Book Depository and then Book Outlet. But the last one's from Amazon. I finally picked these up. It has been so long since, you know, I've been saying I've been wanting to pick up one of Jenny Han's book. I've never read any of hers, never bought any, and I finally did, and her covers are adorable, and I feel like her books were something that I would like, so I don't know why it's taking me this long to buy any. But I got The Summer I Turned Pretty, and this is so cute. I can't believe how cute this book is. But I can't wait to get into it. I don't really know much about them, even though everyone talks about them. But yeah, I can't wait to get into that. And then I picked up To All the Boys I've Loved Before. And yeah, like I said, I don't know too much about them, but everyone I know loves and raves about them. So I can't wait to get into these books. So the next ones were from Book Depository. And let me get them. The first one, I got my 20th anniversary edition of Harry Potter in the paperback. I bought it in the hardback, but now I have my paperback and I love it so much. I am definitely going to be buying, probably for my birthday, the rest of the series, because I think it'll be, or the rest of like the houses, because I feel like they're going to be really cute together. And I'm just that obsessed with Harry Potter that I want them all. But yeah, I got my Hufflepuff edition. And then, I'm sorry if this is going to be a spoiler for Sandy and Abby. I'm really sorry. If you guys want to skip a little bit, if you're watching this video, you can. But I did purchase for them their own in their houses for the 20th anniversary, because they were my winners for the Harry Potter giveaway that I did. So yeah, I'm so glad that Book Depository finally came in today, because I was like, when are they coming in? Because I really want to send you guys your stuff. So they finally came in today, and you guys are going to be getting your own 20th anniversary in your houses. But again, I'm sorry if this is a spoiler. There's going to be other surprises in the goodie bags that I'm going to be giving you guys. But yeah, you guys are getting your own of those. But to move on to the last one is all my book outlet purchases. And the very first one that I got some really good books on Book Depository recently for like good prices too. They were all under like $6 or $7. Crooked Kingdom, which is by Leigh Bardugo, and the second book to Six of Crows. I have not finished Six of Crows yet. I actually, in the beginning of the year, read like 60 pages of it, but I was in a reading slump when and I just wasn't getting into it. But I know everyone really loves these, so I think now that I'm out of my slump, I'm going to pick them back up again and hopefully love them like everyone else does. But I love the looks of them too. Like, they're so pretty. Oh my goodness. And yeah, hopefully I can get back into it and love it like everyone else does. Then I picked up Happily Ever After, which is the companion to the Selection series by Kiera. I love the Selection series so much. I know people have their problems with it, but like, I didn't go into it, you know, being very like critical or anything. I just went into it loving it. It's a fluffy read and it's so good. And there's just so many things I love about it. But I needed this. I can't believe I haven't had this yet. And I can't wait to get back into the world and reading these like short stories and just loving it. I'll just like, I love this selection. Then I picked up The Thief by Megan Whalen Turner. And I forgot what this one was about. This guy he says he can steal anything, and it's basically like a thief and a trickster and all this other stuff. And I'm pretty sure he steals a hidden treasure from another land. I think it's for the king. He does it. but it sounded really interesting. I didn't realize it was this small, but I'm excited and can't wait to see what happens to this trickster. Then I picked up this Song Will Save Your Life by Leila Sales, and I really enjoyed one of her other books called, what was it called? Tonight the Streets Are Ours. I really liked that one. And when I heard about this one, it's gotten a lot of good reviews, so I was really excited to pick it up. And I know the main character is having some difficulties in her life, and she ends up turning to music and DJing to kind of like save her. And I think it's really interesting. She meets some other people along the way, and it just sounds like really good, an inspirational story, so I am excited for this one. Then the last two books of my haul are, I thought I lost them for a second, but they are The Star Touch Queen by Roshani. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I have been wanting to pick up this book and the other book for the longest time, and I'm super excited that they were on Book Outlet for really cheap because, like, I needed these books in my life. What, though, were these ones about? I totally forgot what these ones... I should have prepared more for the Book Outlet ones that I purchased, but I was so excited because Book Outlet came in today, too, that I wanted to, like, open it up really quick and show you guys what I got. But I know this one's talked about a lot on here, so I should know because I bought it, but I really liked it. But the last book that I got was another one I've been wanting for a while, and it is The Impostor Queen by Seraphine. And this one just sounded really interesting too, and I've been wanting to pick up this one for a long time now. And like I said, I've been really into like kings and queens and kingdom stuff lately, so those are a great addition to the books that I've been buying about that kind of like similar theme to it. But that is it for my August book haul. I hope that you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!